Avengers Infinity War trailer has finally dropped, Batman is getting a new anime adaptation, and Oz Comic Con has decided to cancel its Perth and Adelaide shows. I am Ninja Noxai, and this is Ninja News. First cab off the rank, and the biggest news of the week, the Avengers Infinity War trailer has finally dropped to the public. After a teaser on their social media in regards to the trailer, Marvel let loose their first look at the Avengers Infinity War, which slates the beginning of the end for the Marvel's first story arc. It shows nearly all the heroes from the Avengers movies coming together to face off against Thanos and the Black Order on the quest for the Infinity Stones. The movie is slated for a 2018 release on the 25th of April, but the trailer has left fans wanting so much more. My thoughts on this one. So, this is a great trailer. This is a perfect adaptation and compilation and just a lead up of all the work that Marvel has been doing over these years to get fans together, interested in their characters, and build a franchise. And they've done well at this. This trailer, hopefully the movie itself with the trailer will be as great as it is, and DC would be doing a lot of favors to themselves from learning about this when the movie finally comes out, and probably does pretty well, so they could just reset it at Flashpoint for the DC cinematic universe and then just start afresh and learn all Marvel's good tricks of the trade. Next story off the rank, as stated before, Batman is getting an anime release titled Batman Ninja. Originally teased at New York Comic Con, the new footage in the trailer has finally gone live, giving a whole new twist on Batman, the synopsis of which is that Batman has been transported back to feudal Japan along with the Joker and will be fighting against him and Joker's attempt to take over Japan. With an all-star cast making the anime, it has been slated for release on DVD and Blu-ray next year. My thoughts on this. So DC does well at adaptations of their comic characters to animation, and this anime itself is no objection to that. It looks really good, and the trailer has just enough amounts of information to make you like the anime. It's what's coming up for the anime itself, the storyline that it's going with it, and it feels fresh, where I believe nobody's attempted this kind of storyline with Batman before. The all-star cast that's going with this anime is people who've worked on Afro Samurai, Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so this gives me high hopes for a really good adaptation for a DC-style superhero universe and everything that goes around it. Last but not least on the docket, and very sad news, Oz Comic Con has decided that it wants to cut the Perth and Adelaide shows from its list next year. After weeks of rumours going around that Oz Comic Con was winding back its schedules, an actual update and information on this was dropped this week on Facebook. The team has stated that Melbourne, Brisbane and Sydney are all still on the cards for their usual times, but have cut back from both Perth and Adelaide respectively due to them not meeting their high level of standards for conventions. This does not mean that the cosplay tournaments that are in these areas are cut from these areas, as Oz Comic Con still plans to host rounds in each city for the tournament as a whole. My thoughts on this is a bit of a kick in the teeth for the nerd community in Australia, because that means only the east side of Australia actually gets conventions of this, because it was one of the bigger conventions of the year. We still have Supernova, but Oz Comic Con was also another big meetup event, and was very fresh and very, well, animation and, well, just artists and comics and everything else in between. As I said, we still got Supernova, which is kind of the same, but it's not exactly the same, so they're going to be missing out on a lot on the schedule, so I feel sorry for you guys, but I hope soon that Oz Comic Con will be able to turn around and say, hey, we're going to branch back out to Perth and Adelaide for future conventions. That's it for Ninja News this week. Like, comment, and subscribe, and if you got any news stories that you'd like me to discuss next week, post them in the comments below, and I will bring them up then. In the meantime, I hope you all have a good week, and I'll catch you next time.